Hey guys, how's it going? What are you guys up to? Everybody had a nice Thanksgiving. Everybody's nice and full from Thanksgiving, I'm sure. I said, let me jump on real quick because, let me try to fix this camera. Okay, is that a little better? So you can see my kitchen. I cut off my head. Is that better? I'm gonna make some food, Sunday dinner. I'm here to make Sunday dinner. How about that? Turn that down a little bit. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. So, you guys will figure out what is going on in the kitchen today, right? What are we gonna do in the kitchen today? Can you guys guess? I'm gonna show you really quick. It's not a quick dish, but I'm gonna show you really quick. It's probably gonna take me about a half an hour because I already did a lot of the prep work already. Rice and peas, okay? So if you're gonna make rice and peas, you wanna get a dish like that. I took about half the bag of the kidney peas. Oh, you like my nails? I did my nails. I got my nails done. Very holiday, right? You guys like it? Okay, you're gonna let that soak overnight because the peas are really hard. So you're gonna soak them overnight, right? That's the first step. I don't know what kind of pot you guys use. A rice cooker, or I don't know what kind of pot you use, but I find that rice and peas for me always come out the best when I use a Dutch pot. Don't ask me why, but they do, they don't stick. So after you soak your peas overnight, you're gonna soak them with some garlic, right? And then I came in a pot and I kind of cooked them. See that? Do you see that? My peas are already cooked. Because if I went live before these peas were cooked, you would have been on here for another hour. And I don't think anybody was trying to stay on here that long. So here's my peas, right? Which they're nice and soft. When I cook my peas, I'll put a can of coconut milk. Grace's coconut milk, if you can find it. Water. Onion powder, garlic powder. You know, for color, I do put some soy sauce just to give it that dark kind of color. See? The dark color, right? I also put an onion. I put some green pepper. And of course, you always have to put some fresh thyme, okay? And then I stew my peas down on a low flame. It'll take about, if you soak your peas overnight, it shouldn't take more than an hour. But if you don't soak your peas, forget it. You're gonna be doing it all day. So now that I did my peas, I'm gonna come and drain them. So I do 1 to 1. I do 1 to 1. When I say 1 to 1, I mean 1 cup of peas. You want 1 to 1 is the ratio. So 1 cup of red kidney peas to 1 cup of brown rice, parboiled. I like the parboiled brown rice, okay? You can use white rice if you want, but for the color to be consistent, I like the brown rice. Now I'm gonna drain the peas because I want that coconut milk. See, I'm gonna drain my peas. Just drain them. I drain my peas because I want this coconut milk. This coconut milk, that's what all the flavors gonna make the rice, right? Okay. So we're gonna have to do our measurements now. I'm not really good at measuring, but I'm gonna try my best. So it's 1 cup of peas, 1 cup of rice, and 2 cups of water. So I need 2 cups of water. So I'm gonna fill that up. My coconut milk made about a cup and a half. Let me just get that up to 2 cups. There we go. Okay, that's our 2 cups. See that? And then I'm gonna put that into the Dutch pot. Right? I'm gonna put this on high. Right? My Dutch pot, you see my Dutch pot? Put that on high. Now I put 1 cup of peas. Now these are seasoned. These are my seasoned peas that are already cooked. That's about 1 cup, right? And then I'm gonna put 1 cup of rice. Just moving the garbage to be closer to me. I have 1 cup of rice. Alright, that's about 1 cup of parboiled brown rice. And then we're gonna wash the rice to get all the carbohydrates off of it. We'll wash the rice. Some people wash their rice 2 times, 3 times. You wash it however you like. Right? My washed rice, I'm gonna put it in the pot. Okay. And then I'm going to give it a stir. Oh, my hair. Okay. I'm gonna give it a stir. Now, because this is a Safari Spice channel, see this spice? I think it's backwards, but we like things to be very flavorful. So I'm gonna season even though my peas are seasoned, I put the coconut milk and everything, I'm gonna throw a little bit more seasoning. First, I'm gonna put a little bit of thyme, right? I do have some black pepper. You can put salt if you like to cook with salt. I don't cook with salt, but you can. I put this black pepper. I do come in and put a dash of soy sauce for color. Did you guys see my nails? Did you like my nails? And then I'm just gonna put a little bit of onion powder. It already had garlic. It had a little bit too much garlic, so I'm gonna just add a little onion powder. And that's it, right? So we're gonna let that boil. When it starts to boil, I'm gonna cover it and let it simmer, okay? So that's how rice and peas are starting. So as the rice and peas is starting, I'm gonna come in with the next dish. What goes good with rice and peas? Now this is something that I'm always Ariel, did you see the scallions? Oh, I found them. So I do get a lot of compliments on my oxtails. So that's what's good with rice and peas is oxtails, right? So here were some green onions, scallion. I'm just gonna chop those up. I get a lot of compliments on my oxtails. I think because I like them cooked a certain way. I like them sweet. But that reminds me. It's a brown sugar. I'm just gonna put a pinch of brown sugar into the peas. Okay, so see my flowers? See my pretty flowers? Trying to be decorative. See my flowers? Okay. I like my oxtails sweet, and I can't really find them sweet too many places, so I just learned how to cook them myself. I think this was 4 pound of oxtails. I know oxtails, I call them fat people food. I don't eat them, but they love them. So here we go. That's your oxtails. They seasoned overnight. I trimmed the fat and I seasoned it with, definitely use some Jamaican easy spice meat seasoning. See that? Onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper. You can put some paprika if you like. And I do have some Blue Country oxtail seasoning, right? Those were already seasoned. I put a piece of scotch bonnet pepper in there, some onions, some thyme, some green pepper. And then I have my pressure cooker, because you know oxtails take a long time, but in this pressure cooker, believe it or not, 30 minutes. If you stay with me for 30 minutes, you're gonna see these are gonna be done. So you're gonna put a little olive oil on the bottom to heat it up. And first we're gonna fry them. Not really fry, but like brown. We're gonna brown the oxtails. You guys like my music? It's so hard. I have to play like copy-free music because if I don't, it's gonna I'm gonna get a strike on my YouTube channel, right? So turn this all the way up. Okay, so I put the oxtails on a high flame to brown them, and now my rice and peas is starting to bubble, so I'm gonna cover it up and reduce the flame. Foil, you wanna put some foil on top, like so. And then I'm gonna turn the flame down. And then I'm gonna cover it. Did everyone have a nice holiday? Let me know in the comments, what did you guys have? Okay. I had turkey, I deep fried a turkey. I think I was on live, you guys saw me. Okay, so now I'm gonna cover the rice and peas, right? Trying to make some room. Put that on low, right? Oh, it's starting to smell good. It smells good. have a Scotch bonnet pepper. I keep these in the freezer. I'm gonna do another video because I'm about to grow some. I'm gonna show you how, but here's a Scotch bonnet pepper. I got it from the freezer. I'm just gonna cut it in half. Cut it in half like so, and I'm just gonna drop that. See that? I'm just dropping it right. And the other part here with the seeds, I'm gonna put it back in the freezer. Clean up while I'm cooking, put my rice away. Anybody you guys trying to make oxtails before? They're not that, I know they're intimidating, but they're really not that, they're not that hard as you think once you try it. You just have to try it. Now that your oxtails are browning, I do like to add a little bit of mushroom sauce to make it nice and dark. But I kind of do that while it's in this browning process. That's on a high flame. That is on a high flame. All right, you guys got the process. So you soak your peas overnight in some garlic and some water so you can stew it down very quickly. Then you season your oxtails the night before with onion, thyme, garlic, Scotch bonnet pepper, some meat seasoning, some oxtail seasoning, some scallions, some thyme, right? Look at my wishbone. I got my wishbone from my turkey from Thanksgiving. You guys make a wish? It didn't dry out yet, so I can't make a wish for it. Ooh, that's smelling good. Okay. So now that I have my rice and peas, this is, like I said, Sunday dinner. I don't think anybody's gonna come home after work and do all this cooking. I know I am not. This is Sunday dinner, and if you make enough, you'll have leftovers. If they eat leftovers in your house, I know a lot of people don't cook anymore. I'm just trying to make this look as easy peasy so you can get in and get out. And I'm cleaning up as I'm going along, so it is just not so crazy, right? So then I'm gonna make some vegetables. I'm gonna make this cabbage. I'm gonna make some cabbage. Okay, that's what that pot is for. That's for cabbage. But before I start my cabbage, I'm gonna load the dishwasher up. I'm lazy. I hate washing dishes. I'll cook, I'll grocery shop every day. But dishes, thank God I have a dishwasher. And trust me, it will run every night. Okay. I am going to add a tomato to my oxtails. It's up to you. Some people do, some people don't. If I have the tomato, I'm adding it. Sometimes I, and I like the tomato because I like to keep the pot, you don't want it to be dry. You want it juicy. You want your oxtails juicy. So I feel like a tomato kind of makes it a little more juice and juice. Okay? And we're just gonna chop it up. See? Just like that. And I'll just dump it in. All right. So I'm gonna use this spoon. I don't want metal spoon because I don't want to scratch my pot. Okay. Oh wow, this is brown. I'll put the tomato. Then I'm gonna turn the flame down. Some people put carrots. Some people put carrots if they have carrots. I don't think I have any carrots, so I don't think I'm gonna put it. Do I have carrots? Yeah, I checked. I don't have any carrots, so you could put a little bit of water, not too much. You don't want it soupy. I'm just gonna put a little bit of water so that the bottom doesn't. It's looking like it's trying to stick. I don't want to put oil. I'm just gonna put a little bit, just to kind of coat the bottom of the pot, right? You want to see what that looks like? There we go. See those oxtails? Ooh, all right. So now I'm gonna cover it. Cover it. All right. So the oxtail started to brown. It took about 10-15 minutes. I did add some tomatoes. And I'll put it on a medium flame so it starts to whistle. And I put a little bit of water. Everybody's pressure pot is different. Some pressure cookers take an hour, hour and a half. This is a new one. This one cooks in 30 minutes, believe it or not. Once it starts to whistle, I'm gonna turn on low and I'm just gonna let it do its thing. You know what, I forgot something. Not yet, I gotta open it back up, hold up. Hold up. You know what? What happens when you are cooking and filming? When you're filming and cooking at the same time? Make mistakes. Okay. All right. This is Grace's ketchup. It's very sweet. Because like I said, I like my oxtail sweet. And some brown sugar. Throw in some brown sugar, maybe 2 spoons. And okay, so you have Grace's ketchup, which is sweet, brown sugar, and some oyster sauce. Okay? Like I tell you, my oxtails are good. Right? I'm giving it away. All right, there you go. Just a dash. Now that you have the sweet and the spicy, so you have the Scotch bonnet pepper that is spicy and the sugar makes it sweet. Now it's ready. How can I forget the most important stuff? Because I'm so busy talking to you beautiful people. I'm gonna put on the fan because I'm getting hot. Hey, by the way, guys, if you're here, hit that like button for me. Leave me a comment. I'm trying to grow my channel, or share it with a friend. There's so much glass up here. I'm here breaking stuff. It sure does smell good. I had to get me some water. That's the thing about cooking. I got lights going on. I'm cooking. I'm in Florida. It's hot. It's like 80 degrees. It's not like I'm in wintertime. See, like my nails? Let like my nails are beautiful. I just wanted to, you know, treat myself and feel so girly. That's water, guys. It's not white wine. I don't think people drink wine with ice anyway. All right, let's go. So waiting for the pressure cooker to steam. And then I have my rice and peas. And now I'm gonna make my vegetables. And as you say, Sunday dinner will be done. And I made enough so they can have leftovers. So if you're like me, probably not trying to cook every day. Every day, every day, every day. Okay. Let's check these rice. Let's. Ooh, okay, not yet. I see what it's doing, not yet. It smells good. It sure does smell good. All right, let me open up my dishwasher. I'm gonna load up the dishwasher. So a lot of people say, where'd you get that name? Safari Spice, Safari Spice. So my nickname was Safari Sister Al. I'm 1/3. I guess 1/3 of the Safari Sisters. It was actually 3 of us who went on tour with Queen Latifah. And I also toured with BDP. Shout out to my homeboy Kenny Parker. DJ, legendary DJ Kenny Parker. And I toured with Jungle Brothers, Native Tongue, Digital Underground, Tupac, De La, Public Enemy. I did do the Madonna tour for a little bit. It was crazy. It was such a crazy time. And now I'm like an old lady just in the kitchen with you guys, cooking it up. You guys love the 80s. Y'all love the 90s. Y'all love hip hop. Y'all like new rap, old rap, no rap. What do you like? My #1 genre of music, believe it or not, is Love is Rock. You know, Burris Hammond, Buju. Well, Buju's more dance hall. Bounty Killer, Beanie Man. Is that Love is Rock? Luciano, Bob Marley. I just saw the Marley's brothers in concert yesterday in Miami. When I tell you, amazing, amazing. Hey, you guys want an apron? Let me know. I'm down to give out. I'm down to give out some aprons. Let me know in the comments. You want an apron? We'll work it out. I'll ship it to you. All right. So we getting there. We getting there. I'm trying to clean as I go along, and I have to deal with it later. You hear that? I'm gonna turn the music down for a minute. Hold on. You hear that? My oxtails are simmering. Okay, when that happens, you're gonna burn the pot. When it simmers like that, you gotta turn it down low. Let me go put on low. Actually, because I don't have a flame, I'm just gonna take it off of that. You know, if you have a flame, you can just turn it down, but this is electrical, so sometimes I turn it down, it's still high. I don't wanna burn my pot. So I'm gonna move it to another one. I'm gonna start moving. I'm gonna put what are we doing? I'm gonna move it to the back. I'm gonna move it to the back. I'm gonna back it up. And I'm gonna come in here, and I'm gonna put this on low. And I'm gonna put that in the back. And then this rice here in the front, I'm gonna put that on low too. Right? So they're both on, everything on low. One thing, let me move this. All right, here we go. I have 5 burners, but the stove is very small. Okay. So one thing about Caribbean cooking, you can't rush the pot. Don't rush the pot. Don't cook it slow. Slow, simmer, take your time. Don't rush the pot, because if you rush it, it's gonna burn. It will burn. So just nice and slow. That's why a lot of Jamaican people, they start to prepare the food from Saturday night and they let it sit overnight, and they start cook dinner from 9 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday, and by 2 o'clock dinner's done, because that's how many hours you do. The 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, that's 5 hours of cooking, right? But that's why their food is why it tastes so good. It tastes so good. Okay, all right guys, so Everything's on low. Let's watch our clock. I'm gonna give those oxtails 30 minutes. 30 minutes on low, simmering, rice and peas. Let me double check. This on low, this on low. That's it. 30 minutes, my rice and peas should be done. My oxtail should be done. Not done, but you know, cooked. But then after that, at the end, Grace's butter beans. I'm gonna put the butter beans in there, okay? I'm gonna add that. That's the star of the show. So now I have some cabbage. Then I'm gonna throw it in this little pot. I'm gonna just a horrible cutter, but I'm just gonna do the best I can with what I got. This is actually fun. I was so intimidated about going on live. I see all these chefs and people cook some, you know, going on live, and I'd be so nervous, but I'm actually enjoying it. Cooking for me is definitely relieving my stress. It's a stress reliever. I don't know what you guys do for work. I have a stressful job, pretty stressful. I mean, I'm not a nurse or not a firefighter. I feel some more, but there's some pressure in my job. And this is like kind of fun for me to relieve it and come on here and hang out with y'all. So now I'm gonna put the if you want to put olive oil in your pot, some virgin olive oil. I'm just gonna put a little bit of butter. Put some butter in the pot because cabbage makes its own water. Put a little butter. And just a little bit of some minced garlic. Just a little bit. Give it a kick. And cabbage too. If you have I'm gonna put slice up some green pepper. If you had carrots, you can put some carrots in the I didn't have any carrots. I just cleaned out my fridge. Whatever I had in the fridge, that was it. Because we were eating leftover turkey, and it was you know how it gets with when you eat so much turkey, it's like I can't eat this anymore. But I can tell you, I'm gonna come back, because some of the turkey, if you can't finish it, you don't want to throw it away. I don't throw away food in my house, right? It's haram. It's like against my, haram is like no good in Arabic. It's like against the Quran. So you can, here's my green peppers. Let's throw that in there. And then I have an onion. I'm gonna put half of that. You could freeze your turkey bones. You know, you could freeze it, and then I make a kale soup. Kale soup with white beans. It's pretty healthy and it's filling, and it tastes good when you know it's cold and you want something hearty but you don't feel like cooking. Just take that leftover turkey and make a soup. I don't believe we don't throw food away. We give away food in this house. We don't throw it away. Okay, here's the onion. Chopped up my onion. And my green pepper. Now I'm gonna shred this cabbage. I don't even know. Can you show knives on? I know on TikTok you can't. You know, when I have knives, I get my demonetized. You can't show because of kids. You know, and you know if you're baking, you can't have like alcohol and stuff like that. Okay, there we go. Don't cook with salt, but for this video, because you guys are here, I don't know your house. If you have a salt-free house, don't, but you can put a little bit, just a little bit of salt like that. And you put a little black pepper. I already put some garlic. I'll just put a little onion powder. I don't know, for some reason tonight, I'm not feeling too garlicky. Spice. YouTube. Okay. Now I'm gonna put some fresh thyme and put that on there. There we go. Listen, I know we're supposed to take the time. Let me do it right. I'm recording, right? Take the time, pull it off, take out the twig. I want to teach you bad behaviors, right? There we go. Nice and pretty. It is so pretty. So you want to put this on a low flame, because remember the cabbage is going to make a lot of water. So there it goes, right? It's a cabbage with butter, some green pepper and onions on a low flame, and then I'm just going to cover it up. Okay? You guys like my music? I think it's copyright free music. I think it is. Uh-oh. Now that wasn't too bad. Now was it 30 minutes? But remember, I had already cleaned and trimmed all the fat off of the oxtails. I had already soaked the beans, the peas, the kidney peas overnight, and I already cooked them. So if you added all that, that wasn't gonna be 30 minutes. That's talking about now a couple hours, but. Was I really gonna go? How long does YouTube let you go live? 4 hours or something? What do we know? We're at 37 minutes. That's good enough. All right, let's wash as we go along. Clean up as we go along. And then I'm gonna check the rice. Nice and slow so it doesn't stick. And you don't want to burn. No, you make sure you don't want to burn the pot either. Nice and slow. Rather undercooked than overcooked. Alright. I'm just packing up my seasoning. Put that away in the Ziploc. I have a whole spice drawer. I don't know if you can see it from there, but I don't know if you can see. These are all my spices. My spice jar right here. I don't want to move the camera. So with your veggies, what I tend to do is I just take a paper towel and I'll take my veggies like this and I roll them. Because they tend to get, in the refrigerator, they get wet. And then my onion, the same. I take the onion and then I just kind of fold it like so. Close cabinet. I've been deciding whether to come on here and bake anything, because I'm not really a baker, but I do know how to bake a few things. I'm thinking about whether. Oh wow! Look at this. Ooh. this. So your rice and peas. You see that? Ooh, wait. Rice and peas. It's still a little moist. Still a little moist, so still a little moist, so I'm gonna let it just go on low without the cover so it can dry out. I'm gonna just turn up these oxtails a little bit. I feel like, or I'm gonna switch it. Wait, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna switch it around. Here we go. Okay. So the rice, I'm gonna put the rice on low. These oxtails. The rice is good, but it's still like a little. You ever cook rice and it's like it's still wet? So it needs to dry out a little bit more. My cabbage should take about 15 minutes, and then probably about another 10 minutes. I'm gonna take a peek at the oxtails. I did turn the temperature up a little bit, so you guys just enjoy the music until I come back. Hey guys, so I'm back. The food's just cooking. So I have rice and peas, I have some cabbage and oxtail. So we seasoned everything up with the oyster sauce, the ketchup, the sugar, the scotch bonnet pepper, the onions, the peppers, the thyme. You can hear it sizzling. It's been cooking for about 20 minutes. I gotta give it like another good 10 minutes. So I'm just gonna let that cook and then I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back. So thanks for watching my channel. So my channel's been around for about 1 year. And I've been cooking, I don't know, since I was a teenager. I'm self-taught, I'm a home chef. I never went to culinary cooking school. I basically learned watching my mom and my dad in the kitchen. Half of my family is Egyptian. They love food. Food is such a big thing to come together and eat. Everyone in my family, we're just complete foodies. And I find the best chefs are like the ones that live up in the mountains and the hills. Like even in Jamaica, you see all the rosters that they just eat off the land and they pick everything and they never measure anything, and it's just so good, right? So it's just a hobby. This is just a hobby that I like to do, and I'm glad that you guys are here to join me with it. I would love to eventually maybe have a cookbook, maybe come out with my own spices or some cookware. You know, we'll just see how it goes. But just give me a thumbs up, and thanks for watching. And I would say I'm still waiting on this cabbage and these oxtails. And remember, we have to put in these see you cook Egyptian food only. Okay, butter beans. Grace's butter beans. I like Grace's. It's a Jamaican line, but if you can't find Grace, anyone, so you know you're gonna put the butter beans at the end when the oxtails are finished, right? So open that up. Cabbage, it's not done, it's still cooking. I like my vegetables a little crunchy, but some people don't like them crunchy. So I'll be back. Okay, guys, my cabbage is done with my rice and peas. But now the oxtails, when you want to open the pot, make sure you take all the steam out, because if you don't take the steam out, it's going to blow up in your face. And then you don't want that, right? See the steam? Because it's pressured. So if you don't let the steam come out, it's going to boom, blow right up in your face. Here's the cabbage. Sorry, I have the camera so far away from the food. It's hard to multitask. Let's see. So remember, that's brown rice and peas. See that? Okay. Let's see about these oxtails. Now you want them tender. You want them tender and juicy, right? And flavorful. You want to taste them. Make sure they have some seasoning, right? I told you 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Can you see? I'm gonna go ahead and put my butter beans in. My butter beans. And then I'm gonna taste it, see what it needs. Let's see. Let's see what it needs. It's definitely seasoned. And they're not too peppery. They're well seasoned. I don't think they need anything. I don't taste too much pepper, but that's okay. I'm just gonna put a little bit of more ketchup that I had left, and that's it. They're not as tender as I want them to be, so I'm gonna put it back on. Okay? They're not as tender. I wanted them more tender. Maybe I had the flame a little bit too low. So I'm gonna put them back on for maybe 10-15 minutes, and then dinner will be done. So you guys can enjoy the music. I'll be back. Cabbage is good, not too hard. So 30 minutes. Sound excited? You are excited? I'm full, I'm stuffed. So, the cabbage is done, it's perfect. I turned it off. The oxtails were seasoned great. I added the butter beans, but they weren't as tender as I want them. So I closed it, I put it on for another 15 minutes. And I'm gonna try the rice and peas. Very good. Now, if you're a diabetic, don't put any sugar in the food, okay? You make it sugar-free. Or maybe if you're a diabetic, you shouldn't be on this channel. I'll be back. Okay, guys, they're telling me to zoom in on the pots. I don't think I can zoom in on live. I'd have to move the. Oh, look at that. Ah, Sookie, look. Oops. There you go. All right, we're zooming in. I'll be back in 10 minutes. Go, Monica. I didn't know I could zoom in on my pot. Now I need some nice pot. Now I need some nice pots. oxtails to overcook because then they're gonna get too mushy. If you don't take the pressure out, you're not even gonna be able to. It won't even open. So you're gonna open it slowly. You don't want it to go. Boop. There you go. Wow. Rice and peas. Okay guys, Sunday dinner is done. There you go. How does that look? Does that look good? Rice and peas, cabbage with oxtails and butter beans. Hey Danny, you coming over? I just cooked. Get in an Uber and come over. Or you get your plate. Oxtails. I finally made them. You said you were trying to learn how to make them, so here it is. All right, got it. So now that I've finished all of that, I'm going to end my live so that I can enjoy my dinner. This is the rice and peas. Look at that. Okay, guys. You don't have to go home, but you gotta leave here. I'm gonna eat my dinner. Raya, come eat dinner. Bye.